Hi guys, in this video, I want to share something I have never shared before. I want to tell you exactly the strategy which was making me money in the stock market over the last 3 years. I will tell you all ins and out of that strategy, how much money it made me, and everything. I will tell you literally everything about it. And without further ado, let's jump in. So here you see the cumulative return of my strategy, which is 126% over the last 3 years. Max drawdown, it is 4%, and the Sharpe ratio 1.14, and the drawdown recovery is around 12 months. Here is the equity growth of my strategy. As you see, it's growing up. And here's the drawdown equity as well. And here's the summary year by year. In 2023, I was losing money because I didn't know what I was doing. That was the year when I just started to invest in. I didn't know the time when to buy, what to buy, and literally I know nothing. Then the following year, it was making me money. So here is the cumulative return. And the way I generated this statement, by providing all the information, all the statements to Claude and asking it to analyze it. So as you see, it analyzed all the companies which I was investing, when I've lost money, when I earn money, everything is in here. And then it's just a summary here. And now let's look at the strategy itself. So here's the strategy summary. I started trading, investing when ChatGPT came into play. And I saw the huge potential into AI, and that was the time when I started to invest in all semiconductor and hardware companies, which are going to be driven by the growth of AI. So I was investing in companies like NVIDIA, TSMC, SML, and AMD, Google, and all those kind of companies I've been investing heavily. So I was primarily investing into the companies which has a strong revenue growth with where earning growth even faster than the sales, with expanded profit margins, with a low debt and a solid balance sheet, and who are generally profitable and they have a low debt, and that was my criteria. I was rebalancing my portfolio either monthly or semi-monthly because I was not really sure whether the company is going to be growing. Therefore, I was actually trimming the profit and I was minimizing. By doing that, actually, I've minimizing my returns. But it was actually giving me the confidence because I was securing the profit by taking it out. And the funny enough, here is all the parameters of my strategy. So it is pretty much good companies which are fueled by the growth of AI. And right now, I have all the power of AI in my disposal. And what I decided to do right now is actually to improve my strategy and see how much money the improved variant of my strategy would be making me. What would I do better if I had AI with exactly the same strategy which I was trading, and how much money it would make me? So here is the comparisons of my real strategy, which you see in the first column, versus the backtest of improved strategy, which has the same starting capital of £10,000, $10,000, and the period is exactly the same. And however, the compound annual growth rate is radically different. As you see here, the compound annual growth rate of my strategy is 47.8%. And simply by trimming off the profit, I almost 3 times lowered my compound annual growth rate of my strategy, which over which radically lower the cumulative returns for me, because cumulative returns of my strategy was 126%. If I was not taking the profit from the market and let it run over the last 3 years, my returns would be 1,000% over this period time frame. The Sharpe ratio would jump from 1.14 to 2. And drawdown, although drawdown would be actually much higher because I was trimming off the profit by minimizing, and therefore I was minimizing the drawdown. If I was not trimming out the profit, then during the periods when there were a period when the market dipped, and that was the time when the drawdown was quite significant. And however, the drawdown recovery would be less. It would be actually down from 12 months, it would be just 7 months. So simply by letting your winners run and do not touch them, you can get much higher return from the market. This is the lesson I learned, for which I've paid a huge percentage. So the lesson of today, what I wanted to share today, is that as you see, there are ways to earn money in the stock market. And there's a ways to do it reliably and predictably. And nowadays, it is actually very easy to do. Because if you know what you're doing and you're backtesting your strategy, you're checking everything, then you can minimize your risks. You know what you need to trade, you know how you need to trade it, and you know what you need to avoid it. And nowadays you can do simply by backtesting all the strategy thoroughly, by experimenting with the different variants, you can do that. You see, I improved my strategy from 47% to 123%, 3x, simply by not trimming off the profits. And cumulative returns can improve like 10x almost. So that's the point. That's the lesson I've learned the hard way. And what I want to do is I want to share all the information I know about how to trade in the stock market and how to make money there predictably and how to use AI into your advantage. And for this reason, I will open the school community where I will share all my information with all the members of that community. If you want to know more about this, I'm gonna drop the link in the description section down below. Feel free to check it out. And this is everything I wanted to share with you today. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.